Well, good afternoon to you. Minasan, konnichiwa. It is 12:38 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon. It is showing 33 degrees centigrade outside. Pretty warm today. Finally, that's why I'm in a good mood. Yes! After 3 weeks of solid rain and lots of flooding and crappy weather, we're getting one good day of weather. One. Only one. But, oh well, that's fine, whatever. Back to rain tomorrow. What are you going to do? Today we're going to take a trip. A short trip, albeit, because I have to pick my wife up from work today. But we're going to take a trip and we're going to try out the mileage on this car. I have never really got a chance to really try it because I want to do it without any air conditioning if possible. It is hot today though, but I'm going to do my best. Still rewinding. So we're going to take this van out and I'm going to do without air conditioning so I can get a really good estimate of what the range is on this just on its own. Yeah, so we're gonna go, I don't know, we'll go somewhere, probably depending on the traffic. If the traffic's not too bad, we'll head towards Tokyo. If the traffic's bad, we'll go a different direction. I don't know. Of course it's bad, but if it's really bad, I'm stalling because I'm trying to rewind my camera here, get back to the numbers. Show you what I'm starting with. I charged up to 80%, which is actually 79% because I got the battery save thing mode on. So I charged up to 79% last night. And let's see here. Turn my camera on so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Okay. And this is what we're looking at. 79%. With eco mode on, supposedly, I can get 133 kilometers off of that. I doubt it. I tend to do better mileage with the eco mode turned off on this car because of its weight and everything. I actually do better with eco mode turned off for mileage. And so let's zero out the trip. The trip was at 61.1 from last time I charged it. So zero that out. Let me show you guys something pretty cool. If I go through the menu, scroll through it like you can on the Leaf, you see all these different numbers and stuff. And like this is the brake. My brake regeneration, I was averaging about 34%. I made 7.5 kilowatt hours of juice from the last time I charged. So, and if you want to erase one thing at a time, all you have to do is, I don't know, maybe it's the same on the Leaf, I've never tried it, but hold this button down, the dot button, and you can actually erase that and start over from fresh for the new charge. So I'm going to do that one, and I'm also going to do this one. Start that from fresh, for my kilometers per kilowatt hour. And there we go. So we are set to go on this trip. It's not going to be epic or anything, but it should be educational. So let's get going. Let's get this party started because I don't have a lot of time. So put this puppy in D. Take the economy mode off, and we will get going as soon as that car gets out of my way. Now I hooked up LeafSpy to this car and I realized that the information I'm getting for the battery is completely incorrect. Luckily though, I went into the menu, LeafSpy's menu, and it's really, the update's really cool. They give you a lot of new options for adjusting to the battery. I need to find out. I need to go to my dealership and get all the details on the battery because I don't know on this car. I told you this battery is physically different than the Leaf. It is a 24 kilowatt hour battery, but it's actually smaller and lighter, and the way they did the modules is different. The battery pack itself is physically a different shape than the Leaf's battery. Anyways, I don't know how many cells it has or how many shunts. I need all that information and to figure out to recalibrate LeafSpy to work with this battery. Once I do that, it should work fine. I know Lease By is working pretty good because I can check my my system status and make sure there's no problems with the computer. Everything's working fine, of course. It's a new car, no problems yet. And I was also able to activate my power door locks, my auto door locks, which I like, especially it being a school bus. Sometimes I might forget I'm busy, so the car will lock itself after we hit 15 miles an hour. I like that. So Lease By is working to a point, but it needs to be calibrated. So I thought I'd let you know that too. If you get one of these cars, you can use Lease By, but you have to recalibrate it for the battery in this car. Right now it's giving me just odd numbers for everything. State of charge is all off and everything. So, so I gotta do something about that. Another thing I forgot to mention when I was talking about how cool this menu was and you can adjust it and stuff, it also has alarms. I think 3 or 4 different kinds of alarms you can adjust for it. One is your speed alarm, so you can adjust it for, like, over here, our highest speed over here is 80 kilometers an hour. 50 miles an hour is the highest speed you can go on any of the highways over here. So I set it for 10 kilometers over that. So if I go over 10 kilometers over that, it'll buzz and put up a message up on my dash to let me know you're going over 90 kilometers an hour. And that's just for my sake, so I don't get a ticket or anything, because I don't have cruise control on this car. So sometimes this car runs so smoothly and stuff, you look down and you're like, oh, I'm going that speed. Yeah, so I kind of like that. And I can't remember I'm sorry guys, I don't remember what the other alarm is right now off the top of my head. I went through it really fast with my dealer last week and I forgot what he told me. So I'm heading to the dealer right now though, because one of my subscribers, who he and I we talk a lot back and forth, he had a really good question about that coating I put on this car, the no wax coating. He's wanting more information. I would like some more information. I don't really know much about it myself. I don't know what it does exactly. I don't know if is it like a wax or is it like one of those. I remember when he opened up the thing, he opened up another little one. He poured something into it and mixed it. He says after you mix it, you got to use it. So I'm wondering if it's like that stuff that you've seen those things where they put them on shoes and they can dump chocolate sauce or anything onto it and just repels the. Is it something like that? I don't know. It could be something like that. I don't know. So I'm gonna go and ask. Traffic's bad, of course. This street, it's a T-junction here. No light for me, but there's a light like literally like 50 feet over to my right, 50 to 75 feet over to my right. There's a light and it's causing havoc ever since they put that light in. So I'm gonna have a heck of a time getting out here. Nobody's gonna let me in. I'd like to force my way in, but I can't even do that right now with I'm not going against a big truck. Ha ha ha. Here's my chance, maybe. There we go. There we go. So I'm gonna head over to the dealership real quick, ask them about the coating, the no wax coating that they put on here, that I helped put on, and then maybe see if I can get some information from my Lease By too about the battery. That'd be nice. I got those headlights installed, the LED headlights, and after the first day of using them, one of them went out. The stupid thing broke on the left side. It was quite embarrassing. I did not like driving this thing at night with a broken headlight already on a brand new car. But I got it fixed as quickly as possible. I mean, we had really bad rains. You probably heard about it in the news, and lots of flooding in this area. And a lot of people's houses even got swept away and stuff. So the roads were unusable for a while, and so it slowed down getting the parts for the car. But yeah, they were able to repair it. This area wasn't flooded, luckily, but actually about 50 miles from here, it was pretty bad. And I was actually going to go out and try to help out, because there's a lot of people without houses and they're stranded even still. But you can't even get there. The roads are so messed up from the flooding. I couldn't even get there. So I guess I'll just leave it to the self-defense forces. They have the helicopters. I wanted to help. I felt like I should help, but I couldn't do anything for them. But yeah, so got my headlights fixed, and they seem to be working fine now. That's good. It looks like it was probably a bad inverter. These headlights are actually AC bulbs. And so there's a little teeny little inverter just before it gets to the bulb that converts the DC to AC, 40 watts. And cool. So it seems to be working now. So yeah, it's a Japanese-made product. It's not Chinese-made, so it should be okay in quality. I like to think. No offense to China. I mean, China does make some really good stuff. Sell, iPhone, Apple phones and stuff. But there's also a lot of, questionable factories over there as well. So yeah. So these seem to be okay. They got it fixed. Anything else? Well, I've been driving for a week, and I have to say I actually enjoy driving this more for putting around town than I like the Leaf. I like the brakes actually on this a little more. I like the region braking more. I like the height you sit at. The visibility is better, and the turn radius is better. It has a shorter front nose to it than the Leaf does, so I have a little bit better turn radius, believe it or not, in this car than the Leaf. And so it does add up to a really nice driving experience for putting around town. I took my wife to work this morning in the Leaf just because I need to use it once in a while. We're trying to let it sit. We're way over the authorized miles used on, well, not way over, but we're getting close to our limit already for the year, and for how many miles we're allowed to use it on our insurance, car insurance. So we're just it's gonna be sitting for a while, so we can still use it on those big trips. So I use it on the weekends, putting around. Weekdays it just sits pretty much. And it got waterlogged, so I wanted to air it out, open all the windows and let it sit and air out a little bit. And took her to work in that, and it's funny. It's cool. These cars complement each other actually. The Leaf is a super comfortable car to sit in, and the seats are so comfortable, and the power is so much more there, and it feels so luxurious compared to this car. And the range feels so much different, even though it's not great range compared to a Tesla or anything. But when you have this car and you get in the Leaf, it feels like a Tesla. It feels like, wow, I got all this range. Look at this range I got. Wow, it's pretty cool. Even on I on purpose, because we don't use the car much, I leave it parked. I keep the battery around 35 to 40% on purpose for long waits, long sitting, and even at I think I started at 40%. At 40%, it was saying I had more range than this car has at 60%. So I was like, yeah, look at that. Oh man, so it felt like a Tesla pretty much to me. All that range, only 40%. Cool car. I do. They complement each other. The Leaf makes you appreciate this for the amount of room you have inside, and the visibility you have sitting high and everything, and the turn radius. But this van makes the Tesla feel, makes the Leaf, that was a 40%, makes the Leaf feel like a Tesla in a lot of ways. It makes it feel like you're driving a much more luxurious car than originally I felt like. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. They complement each other quite nicely. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the dealership. After that, we'll get going. I'm showing 77% already, and I've traveled only 2.5 kilometers, and I am taking it quite easy. And as you can see, this thing eats the power up quickly. It's just so big. I found out this thing actually is the opposite of the Leaf. This does better on the highways and long roads and like higher speeds than the Leaf does. How to say? Not than the Leaf does, but it does better than that than driving around town. This car, lights are its enemies. Every time you stop and get going again, it just takes a lot of energy, a lot of power to get going again. So it just kills your range. And so you definitely, you'll actually get a lot more range off of a car. Oh, come on, dude. You get a lot more range off of this car when you're just on the highways, believe it or not, going 50 miles an hour, but no stops. Much more helpful for this car. The Leaf actually on the highways goes down a little bit, just a little bit on the range, versus if you drive it around town and stuff because just the way it is, the way the car, its transmission is, not mission, but its gear ratio, the way it is and everything. And so that car is much better on the back roads than taking on high-speed highways and stuff. Get more regen, and it also, the slower speeds, you get a lot more battery use out of it. This car, yeah, the higher speeds kills on aerodynamic reasons, but because you're not stopping completely and going, it's actually still better. It's still better for the range on this car to be on the highways. So that was interesting too. So we'll get going on the highways pretty soon here. I'm almost to the dealership. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.
5 years コートで、まあ基本的には塗装の保護、
保護？
はい。
保護。
水はじきとかそういうことではなくて、ボディの色がくすんできたりとか、艶がなくなってきたりっていうのを防ぐコーティングになります。
だからワックスはまた使っていい？まだ
使っても大丈夫です。
本当に使って、コーティングのことは問題ない。
コーティングがそこで落ちちゃうっていうことはないんで。
あ、そうですか。
はい。
OK。コーティングは絶対5年大丈夫。
そうですね。大体5年ぐらい。
OK。それだけ？
はい。
OK。ありがとう。OK。Just finished up at the dealership. Got the explanation I needed for the coating. Interesting. And talked to them about my lease buy, and they don't have the information. They don't even understand what it says either. It's kind of complicated. It says something about talking about GIDs, and it's talking about my shunt order, and it has like a 4,000, starting off at 4,100 something. I don't know what the shunt order means, so I can't change that without knowing it. I need to know the shunt order. I also need to know my GIDs, my watt hours per GID and stuff. I don't know that stuff. And apparently they don't know either. So anyways, I'm leaving now. I'm showing with the eco mode off 119 kilometers available to me with eco mode off at 75% battery. I am going to drive to Tateyama. It's a surfing beach area. It's a beautiful area. It's a weekend. It's going to be packed. But my dealer thinks that's probably better than trying to go to Tokyo on a day like today. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try going to Tateyama. See how that goes. Yep. Anyways, I got the camera turned around. I'm going to shoot some dash cam of the trip. And the battery's low on it, so hopefully I can get most of the trip. It's a short trip, but it's still, it's like a walk in the park. 80% on my Leaf, it's a walk in the park to get there at 80%. This car, my dealer friend's like, it's like he says it's over 100 kilometers, and I'm now showing 118 range on my car. However, once I get on the highway, my range should start going back up. Like I said, this car is the opposite of the Leaf. The range actually starts going up when you get on the highways because no lights you stop at. So let's see how it goes. There's plenty of chargers. If I have to, I can break down. I'm trying to do it without, but if I have to, I can charge. So it's just an experiment, and let's give it a try. Oh, come on. Traffic is bad. Talk later. Bye. Hey, guys. I'm looking at the map, and it doesn't look good either way. But one thing I do know is if I go towards the beach, I only have one way of getting home. I gotta pick up my wife this evening. But if I go to Tokyo, I got more than one option to get home. So I'm gonna actually try Tokyo after all. We're gonna head to Tokyo and see how that goes. Alright? Talk to you again later. Bye. Okay, I'm here. Let's see here. I'm in, this is Aoyama area, right next to Tesla, actually. I'm parking in Honda's parking lot because they're free. Only place I know of in Japan, or in Tokyo area, that's free. It's crazy today. Some kind of government protest going on today. Let's see here. Showing 47% on the battery level. Travel 43 kilometers even. Showing 82 kilometers available on the economy mode, which I don't know if that's accurate. It's 125 kilometers total cumulative available on this 79% charge, which really isn't too bad. Let's see here. My region percentage is very low because I used most of its highway miles, so it's only at 19%. I've only generated 1 kilowatt hour of juice so far. I'm showing 8.0 kilometers per kilowatt hour average. I was averaging 8.4 on the highway, but since I hit the lights and the traffic and everything, it went down. But still, 8's not bad. I'm pretty impressed with that. That's pretty good. And yeah, so there you go. Not bad. Cool. All right, I'm gonna take a break here. I gotta get something to drink. I'm dying of thirst, and then we'll get going. I have to head back. All right, back in the car. Trying this again. Battery just went dead, and got myself a snack to eat, and checked out the Muni Cub again. A young woman, was riding around on it in the showroom, and this one was colored. It was a red one, not a white one. And so I thought, wow, maybe they come out with a consumer model. And I asked her, are you selling it? She said, nope, not yet. Looks like fun, man. But actually, I got my eye on something else that looks even more fun, really. But Muni Cub looks interesting. I think the problem is, the reason why they won't release this, they've already got a lot of competition out there, and they're not going to Honda won't come close to their price range. So they're not about to try selling it. I think that's probably what it is. Anyways, I turned the air conditioning on before I got into the car with my remote control here. Let's see here. I like this remote. I just started using it a couple days ago. Whoops, that popped right off, didn't it? Okay. It's a relief. Anyways, hard to see in this light, but right here, this button, that's the one to use if you want to operate the air conditioning. And boy, it felt good getting in the car, and it was just instant. You know. Car wings is nice and all, but this is even faster. And actually, I found it has quite a range. Like I said, came out of Costco the other day, and I parked way far away from the store, just because new car, right? So out of curiosity, I held it up, and boom. And what's cool about it, when you activate it, the car will flash, but not like a quick flash. It'll flash the parking lights, like on for about a 5-second count, and then off to let you know you've activated it. And then the blue light on the dash starts kicking in. Yeah, from way far away, I saw the lights come on. I was like, cool. That was quite a range. That was good, 200, 300 feet away, maybe more. That was quite a ways away. That was impressive. So excellent, loving it. Subway, let's get to eat. Anyways, I got the air conditioning going right now, so I don't know what my range is going to be when I leave, but I'm pretty confident I can make it home without charging up. That's the whole point of this experiment. I'm using air conditioning right now because I'm in a parking garage. I don't want to open the windows, really. It's not very cool down here anyways. And once we get on the road, though, I'll open the windows again and try to do it that way. It was rough. It's pretty hot today. Also, you know, everybody, it's been so cool. It's been so cool this past month in August. Unusually cool that our bodies aren't adjusted. We're not used to these temps again. So I was like, I just got a ham sub. It's not bad. $5 for this thing, though. It better be good. Alright, talk to you later. Alright, I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Okay, even with using the air conditioning, I am showing 20% of battery still available. I can almost, pretty much, I can actually make one more trip to Ginza with the current juice from here. There we go. There we go. So that's what we got going. Let's roll through the numbers. So 20% battery, showing 38 kilometers I can go still. Traveled 82.1, so that's 120.1 kilometers altogether. Not shabby. Not bad at all with this van. Let's see here. Not good on the brakes because I was on the highway most of the time, so I only averaged about 18% of my energy. My mileage I have available is from braking, regen braking. I've made 1.7 kilowatt hours of juice though. Generated 1.7 kilowatt hours of juice. And check that out, guys. After traveling 82.1 kilometers, I am holding steady at 8.2 kilometers per kilowatt hour for average. Beautiful. Nice. Awesome. Talk more later. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. They thought I needed help. I don't. Well, maybe I do, but nothing they can help me with. I am happy. So let's work the numbers out. I worked it out. I could totally, yeah, 39 I have 39 kilometers available. It went up since I turned the car off. Let me see here. 39 plus 82.1 equals 121.1 kilometers roughly on an 80% charge. Divide that by 1.6. That works out to 76 miles on a 180% charge. Not bad. Not bad. That's only, what is that, 25 miles? Well, 25 miles off from the Leaf. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm not going to complain. And especially that I am running at, go back to the, I'm at 8.2. 8.2 on this car. You multiply that by 20 kilowatt hours. Works out to 164 kilometers, which is 164 kilometers. Divide that by 1.6. That works out to 102.5 miles, 102.5 miles on 100% charge. Run numbers on a Leaf. I usually run about, let's just say 10, just round around 10, because it goes between 9.8 and 10.2. So let's just say 10. 10 times 20, obviously that's 200. Divide that by 1.6. That works out to 125. So on 100% charge, I'm still between 20 and 20, what is that, 22, 24, 24 miles difference between this car and the Leaf. 120, 102 miles on a full charge, if I can average about that, I'm happy with that, because that means I'll be using more battery than the Leaf, but I can still go the same distance between charges. The Leaf I don't ever get very low before I charge again. This car I'm going to be running pretty close to empty, but I can still, now that I know what the Leaf can do, I know what this can do, kind of, so I know I can make it to the next charge points with about, I'm only going to have about 20 kilometers of range left when I get to them, but that's more than enough. More than enough. I don't usually let the Leaf go like below 50 or 60 kilometers of range left before I charge again, so yeah, this is working great. This is working out good. I'm very happy with these numbers. Granted, those are no air conditioning numbers, and also no heating numbers. But it looks like my average for like just regular driving, no heating, no air conditioning, I'm looking at pretty good average. Yeah. I think I could really push this thing to 130 kilometers on an 80% charge if I have more regen braking available to me, so because that's what the computer thinks I should be able to do. But I would need to not be on the highway so much. If I'm not on the highway so much, I should be able to go about 81 miles on a 80% charge, and that'd be nice. It's 1 mile per percent of charge. Mosquito. I don't want to get bit. So anyways, let's head out. Got things to do still. Okay, that experiment is done. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's probably going to be a short video, obviously. But until my wife gets a day off, we can't do any big trips. We do have I told you, we got that big, we've got that big event coming up, the big vacation time coming up, Silver Lake, and we're hoping to do some kind of trip, big trip. Until then, I'll talk to you again later. Bye.